The Advocacy and Communications Manager stated that thorough consideration is undertaken prior to the approval of any merger or acquisition in order to safeguard fair competition among local enterprises.
In terms of domestically, the measures that were reviewed had a transactional value of about 11 million. And in terms of their combined assets or annual turnover, it's over 2 billion emalangeni. Even though it's the transactional value of 11 million is relatively modest, but in terms of the footprint that these companies that were involved in these transactions, they've got a huge footprint in the economy. And in terms of the international, we had about, in terms of the transactional value, is about 465 million emalangeni. And then in terms of the combined assets or annual turnover of the companies or the entities involved, we are talking over 200 billion emalangeni.
Economist Sanele Sibiya described the decision as a positive step by the Commission.
We trust that since the Eswatini Competition Commission has done the due diligence and they've looked into the impacts on the markets of these measures and acquisitions, so we do trust that going forward, what we're going to have is potential, improvements in economic growth and economic, and economic activity. As you know, we do expect these companies to start gaining what we call your economies of scale, while ensuring that competition is maintained in the overall economy of Eswatini.
Some of the acquisitions and mergers are Trapez Software ULC of 100% shareholding in Bright House Automotive Pty Ltd, the transaction which involves the acquisition of 100% shares of RMV Investments Pty Ltd by the trustee for the time being of JNCR Trust, and the last one is the transaction which involves the acquisition by Insengagwadi Farm Pty Ltd in Old Mutual Swaziland Agri Fund GP Pty Ltd.